How's everybody doing? My name is Kurt Friedrich and I am the owner-driver of CFRacing, and welcome to our 9th pre-race video of the 2025 racing season. First off, I want to thank our sponsors, Jim's by Danny on eBay. Jim's by Danny on eBay is an online sales website. They sell cheap loose gemstones and cheap loose settings for buyers who want to put a little bit of their personal and customized touch to the jewelry pieces. So please check out their website for their wide range of inventory. Also, TNT Stocks. TNT Stocks is a YouTube page that I started this year, basically for live simulated day trading stocks. I say simulated because I'm not actually using real money in the videos, but it's actual companies with their actual stock prices. So if you're interested in day trading, please check out their YouTube page for tips, and you'll see a lot of the mistakes that I made and some of the good decisions that I made. Also, quick signs. Quick signs is how I get the decals and logos for the go-kart. It's kind of hard to get people to really cut some stickers for us and decals for us, and every time I call them, they're really easy to work with and always get me exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm glad to help promote their company and their brand. Alright, so with the commercials out of the way, let's go ahead and start talking about the race weekend. Well, first I got a little bit of a housekeeping or cleaning to do from the last video, and literally talking about cleaning. So in the last video we talked about racing at Margarettsville, and I talked about help from my wife Malou, and I just wanted to give her a big compliment. If you look at the thumbnail picture of the last video, you'll see the whole front of this go-kart is covered in dirt. The track during the day was really wet, really muddy, really dirty. I mean, there were parts on this go-kart, like the Nerf bars, no joke, had about an inch layer of dirt on it. I mean, this go-kart was really filthy. I got one picture I'll probably use another time where the number on the back of the go-kart was completely covered with dirt. And if you look at it right now, from her work of cleaning the body and cleaning the go-kart, if you look at this thing right now, you wouldn't be able to tell just how dirty it was after the race last weekend. So big thanks to Malou for her help with the getting this thing cleaned up and ready for this weekend. Alright, so for the race this weekend, we're heading back out to Capital City Speedway. We're going to race Hobby 375 and Hobby 400. Looking forward to getting back out there. Looking forward to having a good run out there. We've only ran one race which was a VDKA race over the past few months. So the weather may be a little bit of an issue this weekend. Don't know how that's going to affect us with our program. But either way, looking forward to getting back out to Capital City and getting back out and running those two classes and seeing how well we can do in the races this weekend. What we've been working on is, it's just been 1 week since our last race, so basically just race preparations. Really nothing else aside from that. Getting tires sized and cleaning a lot of stuff, and clutch and spindles and axles, and a whole lot of cleaning. Still got to get the axle on it, gear changed, motor on it. Probably gonna have that all on here a little bit after this video. So our goals this weekend, pretty much the same as they've been all year. Be competitive, which we're typically competitive at Capital City Speedway, so we want to keep that going. Be consistent, we're typically consistent in Capital City Speedway, and finish up front. That's something we've struggled over this season, I feel like, is getting some finishes up front, either by mistakes from me or by mechanical issues or getting spun out by somebody else. So our goal this weekend is really just to have those three things: be consistent, be competitive, and then finish up front. Areas we want to improve on this weekend, basically we want to play around with the wedge a little bit this weekend. Probably not going to go too crazy with it. Maybe just move a washer or two on the right front and left front, and then just see how it does handling wise with the go-kart. Again, with weather being a factor, I may I honestly may scratch that idea and just focus on tires. But either way, I'll probably play around with that in practice and maybe before one of the races and just see what it does, and then focus on tires. There's a couple things that I've been learning over the past few weeks that I think I can apply to maybe hopefully be a little bit faster at the track, work with my tire program. So those are the areas we want to improve on and learn from. And yeah, that's basically what we got going into the race this weekend. Go out there and have some fun. Looking forward to it. Second to last race we have of the weekend, so we want to come back with some good stories to tell in the post race video. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and wrap it up with again thanking our sponsors. First off, we're all looking for additional sponsor help, so if anybody's interested, we'd be glad to put your decal on the front of our go-kart on the side of our trailer for those going down the interstate to see your logo and your brand. So we'd be glad to help promote your business. And just remember, you're not just putting a decal on the side of our go-kart and trailer, you're also considered a member of the team. Also, Gems by Denny, TNT Stocks, and Quick Signs for their continued support. Also, Black Hat Speed for the he does the engine work for our clones that we've been working on, or that we run, and always got a lot of power out of the engine pulling down the straightaways. And then last but not least, I want to thank my wife Baloo for her help again with getting after every race cleaning this go-kart, also her help at the track, and last but not least, filming these videos. So yeah, that's what we got for this week for the pre-race video. See you guys in a few days to have some good news in the post-race video. Until then, don't forget to subscribe, comment, rate, share, all of the above. We'll see you in a few days. Until then, take it easy.